have a saying in America, if you are small but mighty, you punch above your weight. So, meaning if you're a boxer, you punch above your weight class. And that's how we feel about Moldova. You're a small country, but you're a very important country to the current crisis. And even if there wasn't a war in Ukraine, you would be a very important country to us, because Moldova has chosen, through its elected representatives, to turn to the West, to embrace the values of freedom and democracy, prosperity for its people through the free enterprise system, fighting corruption. Well, I think if the situation were to become more complicated here, I would think that all 42 countries, or I should say 41 countries, in addition to Moldova, because Moldova is 42nd, but 42 countries have helped Ukraine with lethal or sometimes non-lethal assistance that has helped their military. And I think my view is that many of those countries, maybe all of them, would want to step forward and help as well. But I also think that right now there is no immediate threat here. We all need to watch carefully and see how the war progresses. My hope is that by this latest infusion of $40 billion from the United States to help with everything, humanitarian, refugees, troops in Romania, Slovakia, Poland, the Baltics, but also military assistance to Ukraine, and all the other help coming from NATO allies and these other dozens of countries, that Ukraine will start to have more success in pushing back against the Russian invasion. Well, every family has to make their own decision, of course, and I wouldn't presume to tell people what to do, but there's no immediate threat because the Russians are now bogged down in the east. But as I said earlier, we all need to watch and be sure that we're doing everything we can to help Ukraine win this battle and to be able to retain their territorial integrity. I love the fact that Moldovans are staying here and building this great country. And I look at your current leadership, your prime minister, your president. I just met with the Minister of the Interior as an example. These are, in that case, strong women, and they're also strong men in government who have chosen to be here, live here, even though they have global experience. And I think that's very, very important right now, that people make a commitment to allow this democracy to flourish. Let people see the fruits of it, which would be a more prosperous country over time, and would be a country that can unite eventually with the European Union. That's one example. When I talked to the Frontex officers today, again, these are European Union Border Patrol who are on your border with Ukraine. They're helping. I said to them, well, this is great. The EU is here at the border. Does that mean that we are now part of the EU where we're standing? And they laughed. They didn't answer me, but they understood what I was saying, which is, you know, in effect, the real security border goes all the way through Moldova.